Send your mom and daddy out the room. My name is Mr. Halligan, and welcome to the finale of Crime Scene Cleaner. I don't get to complete games very often, so I'm quite excited about that. This last level should be the biggest and nastiest yet, although I challenge it, at least on some level, to be nastier than the Art Museum one. So, we're going to get to it. This is the final one, and fortunately, people have been very kind and provided me with more questions. Although I'm sure the level will keep us busy. There will occasionally be white space we just need to fill. Oh, it's so nice to see people turning up already. Thank you. Yeah, I have hopes this won't be quite as aggressive as the art museum level was. But it's meant to be big. It's the final, so let's see if we can get a perfect on it. I found myself wondering as I collected money and got perfects, like, is the idea that you're meant to go back to the older levels upgraded? Like, do I see what the first level is like now that I'm all tricked out? And if this level is oddly quick, I'll try that if you want me to. Or if you just can't get enough Crime Scene Cleaner, I guess I can do that too. But we'll save that for seeing how this level goes. For all I know, this might be the last straw. This game is currently about a 7.5 to me. But if the last level's nasty enough, I might just be done with it. I want to say though, as cleaning games go, as someone who likes cleaning games, pretty good. Pretty good. Let us continue. Yeah, replaying the first level with all my stuff, I can only imagine would be very quick. So this was the moment that Big Jim was at his weakest. With so many people going after his ass, he needed to make a choice. If not, there probably wouldn't be anything else to anticipate but his imminent downfall. I don't know. Big Jim's paranoid and kind of dumb. Whoa, we are bugging out. Whoa! It's claiming that a bunch of this stuff is cleaned. It's not cleaned. It's not cleaned. Oh shit, just a second. Yeah, restart the friggin' mission. This is all sorts of wrong. Try this again, shall we? I wandered around the level to get screenshots from my thumbnail. I haven't cleaned anything. I mean, much as it might be very goblin-like to cheat, I don't think that's okay.
Here. Good. Now listen. The power is down, so find a way to turn it back on.
Doing it again.
It will help you a lot with your job. Obviously, when one thing goes wrong, more disasters have to follow. Those fools must have broken something.
Next
Okay.
to cleaner, I should definitely add electrician to my CV.
Oh yeah, I have a flashlight now. Or torch, as it were. Kind of a nice area, honestly.
Closed. I need to go another way.
Fair enough. Unfortunate. Oh, maybe just telling me these areas are already clean. I don't have to clean these bits. That's a nice thought. It'd be amazing if there's any part of a level I don't have to clean. I gotta say, the idea of dragging all the bodies through all this doesn't sound like fun at all to me right now. Oh. That's an entrance.
No need to look for the bodies.
Well, there's meant to be 13 bodies in this level, so I'm sure I have to look for some of them. You're wondering today if we could get some tunes. Well, I almost always sing my house cleaning song when I do a cleaning level, or anything vaguely to do with housework or relating, because it's a song Though it is not instant.
Power switch should be around here somewhere.
There's got to be a back door somewhere. I'll use this. It's really powerful. Especially against living things. Oh, boy. I don't know why the subscription sound is so loud, but that's awesome. What is that? Does that bring us up to, Okay, okay. Power's on. That's always satisfying. Huh. Excuse me while I vent a second. Curiosity's got the better of me. Stick with your instincts.
The vents look cleaner in the movies.
Yeah, now I know how a TV dinner feels. Alright. I ain't using my fist for this. I'm a samurai. I have too much honor. Good bin. It's a good bin, let's be honest. Oh! That was the room I was looking at earlier. Oh, we are not dealing with brain surgeons. Do not heat up your food this way, kids. Don't do it. Oh! This is that gardener from the first episode. He's like moved up in the world. That's kind of cute. Oh, hey. He's still leaving his money lying around. I'll clean that up for him. Okay. Is there any point in me being back here? Oh ho ho! Something shines through the lock. I have now improved vision. It's improved goblin vision, so it points out valuables as well. That is going to be fun on a bun. It almost makes me really need to keep playing this game after I make all the money. Otherwise, what was the point of making all the money that I will likely make in this level? But it's gonna be a lot. Oh, hey, evidence?
This job is the best. Nothing out of the ordinary ever happens, so I have a lot spare time to take care of my plans. Thanks for believing me. Now, I have to go for a quick round to give off the impression of a very busy person. See you soon, ma'am.
Nothing out of the ordinary ever happens.
Okay. If it wasn't for their voice, I'd think that person might be a goblin, but I suspect they're actually the undead. Good for them. They sound a little bit like the Baron. Baron Samedi. Huh? Oh, yeah, this works, I guess. I'm gonna have to do some actual cleaning. I'm all disoriented now. Wait, no, seriously, how did I... Oh, there it is. Whoa, I am all sorts of spun out. The Baron is great. I'm a big fan of the Baron. I think that'd be one of my dream jobs. Would just like, if someone wanted to make another atmosphere-style game, just recording a YouTube video of me berating them and flirting with them for an hour to play alongside the game.
I can dump bodies down this hatch, if I can get it to open.
Oh, I see. We got some sort of conveyor belt thing happening. That's a cool enough idea.
What could possibly happen that made them so desperate?
Working for a crime boss and actually having a spine, Kowalski. We should try it sometime. Although, I think they are also probably not so very smart.
You want a big Jim's, guys?
You think? So essentially, his workers got some union action for themselves. Because they didn't actually have a union. And then, I guess, Big Jim sent people in, and there are people trying to smash and grab as well, I guess, by reputation. Yeah, see? Trying to steal artwork when it's counterfeit artwork. We're not talking about people going to be splitting the atom here, Marty.
The man needed to pay for rent. He ended up paying with his own.
Yeah, that always works. Splounched. You can do it. Splounched. Crunchy, chew it. I don't know if anyone's going to get that. There's a little bit of singing for you. Did I see what happened to 4chan? Yes. Yes, I did. Honestly, it's one of these things that I've seen people crow about it. I've seen people despair about it. I think both are fair. If you can imagine, if you can picture in your wildest dreams a community or a country that contributes so much to the zeitgeist and to entertainment, and that it's full of so many good people, and is the origin point for things you enjoy and entertainment you enjoy, but a huge quantity of that country are also a bunch of screaming, hooting dickholes with nothing better to do than to make people miserable. An entire nation that is also highly full of bullies and racists. If you can picture that in your wildest dreams, imagine what it would be like to no longer have that country. Like, people can say what they like, but the truth is, it would be mixed. It's the same thing with something awful. Like it or not, it's the origin point for much of what you enjoy now. It's not to say those things wouldn't exist at all, but for example, in the case of something awful, the origins of which are truly terrible, and the creators of which long since disgraced, but it's where Let's Plays started. Now, it's not to say that someone else couldn't have come up with the idea, but up to that point they had not. Do I seem to be describing the US? Oh, that's a strange coincidence.
Will I have to put it all back?
I guarantee. I think it's very interesting that the warehouse logo is using a wolf, since the were part means man. That's the wolf part is the wolf part. It's like old Latin or something. No? I can't remember. Well, I haven't found any bodies for a bit, so let's get trashing. I'm trying to think of any other songs off the top of my head. I'm probably just going to keep on singing the same one over and over again. Ah, no, I got two. They're a bit jaunty. I don't know, they're not really beautiful songs, but then I don't really have a beautiful voice, so... I mean, if it all goes down the same hatch, just put your bin bags there, and it'll be good to go later on. I think I'm actually going to clean as I go this time. Like, honestly. Cleaning as I go, for sanity's sake. I think that's going to be the go on this one, so I don't lose track of things. Doubling back and trying to figure out what I missed might actually be worse in this instance. I don't know, maybe not. Who's to say? Does anyone really know? I don't know. I bet nobody knows.
Someone here returned fire.
I want to say, giving me boxes of wine glasses when I haven't upgraded power washer. Oh, I can't collect these because they're not technically garbage. I see. How about now? I got nowhere to put them. They may as well go in my bin. Seriously. It's eerie having another level without music. I don't really mind, I guess, because, you know, now I can chat to you guys. Oh, yeah, I got the bin upgrade. I forgot about that. That's cool. That's gangster. Okay, obvious place for the fire extinguisher to go back, so that's good. Thank you. That was strange. Oh, God. Sorry, the idea of watching TV at that angle. Just sit on the floor, man. I'm a goblin and that would kill my back. Don't do it. I think a lot of young people these days, you know, their spine feels amazing no matter what they do and they think they can take it for granted. Don't take your spine for granted. Oh, what do we have here? A reminder. No talking and no questions to the supervisors. Only answer if asked. Keep packages sorted. No fighting. Container contents can go boom. I can yell as much as I want. You can. Good work equals good pay. Bullshit. Again, keep your mouth shut. The boss. And it says the boost. Jesus. Speaking of not splitting the atom.
The disaster was waiting to happen.
Yeah. Oh, look. Me, personally? Of course. Me, goblinly? I will definitely miss 4chan. There was no other place quite like it, in as much as it was... The anonymity was one thing, but you need to keep in mind, it was a place where clout...
Worker.
If you call that well armed. Whenever I pick up a gun, I will just randomly praise it or randomly shit talk it because there's no right answer. You'll always be pissing off or delighting one triggerhead or another, you know? It's not really in my instincts to... Oh, yeah, you'd want me to power clean that, you sociopaths. Okay, I need to find a water source. This is getting silly. Water source. Water source! Well, it'll do, I guess. Turn your life right around.
Toilets straight from jail. How do I sign up for the revolution?
It's kind of nice that they've... In a workforce that seems to be entirely male-dominated, that they have gender-neutral toilets. That's oddly progressive. Yeah, it's already full. Okay, let's get it detergented up, I guess. Drink detergent times 3. Give me that super strength. And so which one is the bucket? Right, 6. Alright, let's get busy. Yeah. Okay, I can tell I'm going to dread this area a lot. So I actually am going to pressure clean it. Yeah, no use sensing worrying about it. That was louder than I expected, but very well. I want to say the upgrade is nice. Yeah, to bite the gobbo. Oh no, don't distract me too much while I work. I can tell I have a lot to do. Like, this has got Long Night written all over it. Although I still maintain it. So far, I think it's going to be a shorter night than the museum. The museum really was... Honestly, the museum had more final level written all over it. Maybe it doesn't matter what you've invested in, but for me, the museum was brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Maybe it's just not designed for my goblin brain. Whereas this... It looks like a mess, sure, but at the end of the day, it's colored boxes on colored shelves, all in the same room, I hope. So... Gobs I love, gobs I life. Well, there's some wisdom in the chat today. It was... Sorry, my thoughts on 4chan. It was kind of neat having a place where... there was no clout. I mean, essentially, people could, on some level, Age or Sage, that's age and sage. They originally come from Japanese terms. That's why, I don't know if people even used to even say this anymore. But people used to say sage this shit. Or age for great justice. That's not age and sage, it's Age and Sage. Literally raise and lower. But aside from that, you know, there wasn't really like upvoting. There wasn't really any like real thing to be had. There was no clout. There was no money to be made. You were a good poster, or you were a shit poster, or you were a bad poster. Being a shit poster and a bad poster isn't the same thing. And it was, I don't know, a genuine sort of even territory, if that makes sense. There was something genuinely neat about that thing. Like, your posting was what it was. It had value or it didn't. And between that and the anonymity, fuck it, you got people making ideas. You got people making story time, you know? That's that good shit. Like it or not. And obviously, sometimes I fall into the not category. That's just how it is. There's plenty of bad. Not gonna say for a second that there won't be some again someday, etc. And honestly, I think the only reason I've got bitterness about it is because of the people who ended up being the ones that took it down. I mean, I don't think anyone should have, really. Huffslove. Oh, I want to say. Huffslove draws very, very nice goblins. I think that is just true. I think there's some fine goblins out there these days. Yeah, nothing fragile around here, that's for sure. We got that good quality detergent. And here's the cool thing. We didn't upgrade our mop very well, but we do have unlimited detergent now, which is, let's face it, pretty groovy. And I can tell there's a bunch of these shelves I won't be able to stack up properly until they're clean, so I really may as well just really get in there. Oh! Someone here is not fork certified. Not like me. Your boy is fork certified. Or your girl, or your non-binary, whatever you think of me as. Your gob. Your gob is fork certified. Nothing creepy about you, you're fine. Look, if I feel like someone's crossed the line, I'll get on my serious face. And I'll say, dude, too much. Dial it back a little. You're fine. Oh, man. I have upgraded this thing so much, I wish I could give it just a little more water capacity. It's pretty powerful, yeah? But I'm determined to keep on using it for this, though. It seems fine. Like, I think I'm making good progress on this area because of this. I'm convinced. We're at like 80% blood cleanup. That's good. Oh, I love having unlimited detergent. Yeah, get it in there. Oh, that's for the water bucket. Well, shit. Just make it as strong as possible, then. I know. I'll just mix a little bit of all the strongest acids and use all of them at once. Although I can't shake the feeling. If you just mixed all the strong acids together, something else would happen. Like, I don't know. I'm no alchemist. But I feel like wouldn't that either neutralize some... Not neutralize, but wouldn't that do something? I don't know. I feel like mixing just a bunch of all the really strong acids together is like a bad idea. I could be wrong. I could be completely talking out of my ass on this one, but it seems like that's... Like, if you wanted the strongest acid possibly, mixing all the strong ones together wouldn't actually work. Do you have any potion brewers in the comments that would know better. No, no, no. Hey, man, I understand completely. I am a very cute goblin. It's how I stay in business. That's going to be a subject of some of the questions, actually. And regarding bite locations, well, just, you know, don't start off with the hands. I'll say that much. We can get to the hands. Don't start off with the hands. Oh, hey. Nice one. Okay, but can I be honest? The blood is not the bad part of this. The 63 pieces of fucking furniture, thank you very much, is what I would consider the bad part. Okie dokie. Let's see now. I guess it's trash bag time? After all this time I still haven't memorized. I should really just use the tab menu. I obviously don't know what I'm doing. I can only assume this is some sort of very, very strange imitation wakizashi, because the idea of using one to chop apart a wooden crate, even chipboard, just sets my teeth on edge. There's a dude in here. I forgot that. Wish I could cut him into small pieces and make him easy to move. I'm not trying to fix the forklift, I'm trying to get the guy out of it. There we go.
You can't park here, mate.
Oh, he said the thing. Depending on the accident and how the person got into the accident, got into it, that can be really funny. Can I move it into place now? Wait.
Forklift certified.
That's right. You're damn right. Crash time. Oh boy. And it's gonna be like that. Still, these big trash bins do make it easy. Oh no, 97% trash. Not bad, not bad. 100% trash. Alright, so it really is just the furniture in this level that's going to be like the worst thing ever. Another body. How did I miss that? Dominoes, why? Hey, it worked. Come on, stay on the belt. Let's not give me too much physics here. I've gotten pretty good at chucking stuff, I guess.
Completely flattened. These workers really did put up some fight.
That might have been a nice thing to express graphically. I wondered about this. When people write, I'm assuming the J is pronounced like a Y. When people write out yeah, or yeah, I'm not sure which one it's meant to be. Is that like a low equivalent? Is that like going low, or is it just rapidly agreeing? Because I've seen a few people that follow me. Hey, right on the target. Hilarious. Couldn't have planned that. Didn't plan that. Right, I wondered about that. I really did wonder about that.
need to clear the way first.
Ah, yes, these boxes are in the way. Yep, time for the meat and potatoes of this part. It won't be so bad, like, honestly. Unless some of these boxes are hidden in other parts of the
It
level.
won't move like this.
Really? What's in its way? You have my curiosity, but now you have my irritation. Okie dokie, boss. X equals J equals H. J equals H. Oh, it's pronounced like ha 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 ha. Oh, there you go. Wrong button. I mean, like, I'm not going to try and attempt how it would actually sound if I actually could do, like, you know, Spanish sounds, which I can't, I think. The goblin mouth is good for many, many things, but not particularly dexterous when it comes to other people's languages. That's something you want an orc for. I know that in Japan, they type out www because it's short for like wada. Like wada wada. It's like this, it just means laughter. So W is short for wada wada wada. So it's just a big line of W's. Ah. But then nowadays they also write the kanji for grass, which is kusa, and it's got sort of a slight dual meaning because, I mean, first of all, a big line of W's in chat just looks like grass. So using the kanji for grass is like, haha, lots of laughter anyways. It's like a little laughter kanji. But giggling can be kusu kusu, and some people would theoretically pronounce that as kusa. So it's pretty handy. Kusa by itself, actually, when not meaning grass, it can also mean stink. But okay, so the shelves are back up. Now it's a matter of putting the, like, seriously, this is assuming they're all here. It's just the busiest of busy work, right? Like, it's all color coded. It's unambiguous. Just a matter of rotate this, stack that, eat it, beat it, eat it, turn around, do the instant mash. In the supermarket, they play music while you work. It drives you crazy, sends you screaming for the door. Work there for a year or two and you can get to like it. I don't work in supermarkets anymore. It's so easy, it's so easy. Do an instant mash, do an instant mash. Do an instant mash, make some instant cash. Dong dong. Doing the instant mash. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. I wondered, yes, Captain Cursor is the point that if someone posted a bunch of W's in chat, it's that they were trying to move, but they had the chat window open. I saw that. I saw that done really well in an anime once, where they're all playing an online game and one of the characters can't move. Like, they're just standing there and they can't move and they can't talk, and one of them just says, hit enter, you're in the chat box. And then the character starts going, ah, because they've been pressing A the entire time trying to move. Very cute. And very, very, very believable. It's occurred to me. Can I play music from my iPad? Sorry, my onion pad. Yeah, I can. Well, I mean, the classical music's probably safe for YouTube. I should avoid the rest, though. Don't hear it yet. It takes a while to build up. Oh boy. Boy, am I glad to have your guys' company. I may as well try answering some questions, although I do have to keep on darting around a little bit. Okay. Clown Meat asks, how many goblins do you have? Do you grow them via spores, or are they just little guys that you picked up at night? I don't know how many goblins it's referring to, like it's referring to my den, or my exact number of goblets. If it's my den, I mean, it's hard to keep track of. I'm not the census guy. We're a relatively large goblin den. Probably, overall, probably close to, what, 500,000? 100,000? It's quite a lot. And that's just like, you know, of the actual den. In terms of our associates and business partners, it probably goes further than that. Me personally, though, I have, at least officially, I don't know about others, but officially I have 17 goblets that I know about. And to answer the other question, goblins are not grown via spores. Goblins are in fact monotremes. Basically the eggs, goblin eggs lie dormant inside female goblins. And you know, they just they are within. I think they're more created, and occasionally they are released in what we would think of as a sort of form of menstrual cycle, although the goblin one is relatively tidy because the eggs are quite so small. I don't know if it's like just a... I'm not going to go into this too much. this is a more of a biological lesson. The point is, the eggs start off... Oh, come on, Kowalski, this is relaxing. This is soothing. Come on, stacking boxes bothers you? Not working for a crime boss? Come on, man. You're not even working for a good crime boss. You're working for an idiot who kills innocent people. It's bad business. I mean, like, I'm not gonna get on my high horse about some of the murder, but it's a last resort, man. Or if it's really funny. This is kind of neither. Where was I? Yeah, no, but like when goblins mate, the eggs are activated and they go from being, you know, about the size of, geez, I don't know, a pinprick, to being about the size of, I don't know, like a softball? A large softball. Yeah, like a softball. Goblins start off pretty small. But you gotta think, they think that's very, very small. But you gotta keep in mind the size of a goblin, and we're talking about between, like, I mean, in some cases, there's only like one egg on the go at a time, but it can be like up to 7, maybe 8, I don't know. And so the eggs have to start off pretty small. You can think of them as, they are spherical. And honestly, their texture is a little bit like that of, I guess, like an avocado or an emu egg. They're harder than that, I guess. But like, they're sort of green, sort of a vague, sort of dappled texture. They stay within for a bit, then they come out for a bit, and then eventually hatch. It's sort of a 2-stage cycle. It's relatively quick, relatively, for how many goblins you get. It's one of the reasons why we have the reputation of being able to overtake an area quickly, and why goblin eggs are so frowned upon in urban environments. Being that, to get back to a question from a much earlier Q&A segment, in terms of when we are considered monsters and not monsters, legally speaking, goblins are still filed under beasts, animals, and etc. So I feel, from a legal status, goblins are still monsters. Which gives us certain permissions and things to do in a city if we are either trusted, or if they're feeling lazy, or if we have a handler, or if we have a city pass, or if we're there on business and we've checked things in with the Department of Goblin Affairs first. It's basically as official or as troublesome as they like it. Like, if you see a dog without a collar walking the streets, does everyone report it? If you see a bunch of stray cats in the garbage, do you call pest control, or do you assume they have better things to do? It's all a matter of how petty people are feeling at the time. So, that's more or less how it goes. Ah, interesting. Having me a little sippy sip. Oh no no no! I think we absolutely do. It's all a matter of perspective. A goblin absolutely passes the consent test. Make no mistake. We have adapted to the Turnian language very nicely. It's a matter of the sufficient differences between a goblin and other Turnian races. Which, I mean, like, I think Mogwam's legs as well. So, I mean, it can't just be that. But there's, like, enough other things. And if I'm honest, I mean, there'll be a practical viewpoint to it. I mean, the Mogwam's contribution to modern society is, like, that's a whole other subject. There's ways of working around colorblindness. A monster is essentially anything defined as a naturally occurring, potentially dangerous sentient sapient species, I believe. I don't think it even has to be, like, properly sapient, honestly. Or sentient, even. But the qualifications of different inhabitants of the world is varied. Because, like, some things are a byproduct of unchecked science and things like that. The general classification is, legally speaking, I think it's called fiends. Not the best term for it. It's an ongoing process. Yeah, I think people's appreciation for a goblin, in the case of a lot of people, would be based on their most recent encounter with a goblin. And I think for a lot of people, their most recent encounter with a goblin wasn't a good one. And so they'll base their entire opinion of goblins on that. I'm missing something. This has been kind of nice, though. Like, compared to the museum level, actually sort of refreshing. Not bad at all. That music hasn't kicked in there, yo. What is up with that? Oh. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Ahaha! There you are, you cheeky little devil. You see, monsters should be used for the unnatural, right? Like the green slime? Corpse shredders? These things aren't meant to exist. They're a byproduct of trying to clean up bodies and mess after the last Great War. They got out of control, and now we have wild corpse shredders, and the green slime keeps on getting bigger, and they try and blow it up so it spreads everywhere. That's a monster. Now, like I said, I think the legal term is actually fiend. Fiend is, like, I guess, something that more or less... are we missing one? Am I just walking past it? Hungarian Rhapsody. Now there's a piece of classical music. This is Schubert instead of Liszt. Yeah, I feel like some of the boxes are elsewhere, and that upsets me greatly. Unless it's... any of the boxes missing? We are missing a blue box. And we are missing a gas cylinder. Well, I better hope those turn up then. hadn't I? Oh, yeah, no, look. I'm not saying the term fiend makes sense. I'm just saying it's what the term that... It's the term that the government uses. Like, what am I supposed to do? They use the term fiend. I mean, heck, the current legal push is to get the term switched to aberrant, which I'm not sure I like much more. Look, a goblin is a survivor born. You gotta consider the night vision, the relatively high strength, the relatively easy way we reproduce. I mean, don't get me wrong, a bigger session is better, sure, but... Right, so, we've established, unless I'm really missing something, there is furniture for this area that is elsewhere. Great. Unless, wait, is it just crooked? Okay, so we're just... Oh! You son of a bitch. Like last time. Okay, but how do I get up there? No, seriously. How do I reach that? I don't have your stupid stepladder upgrade.
Nothing shall get past me.
Took the words out of my mouth, man. Oh, I'm glad. You gotta look around. You gotta look around. Well. That's definitely a step in the right direction. So that's it, we want resistance detergent. We want clean detergent for the bucket. Powerful, man. Washing surface area. Cleans difficult stains. Ooh. We dual wielding. Like you wouldn't even believe. Alright. We got surface area, we got power. Oh, yeah. When it comes to me and two sponges, blood doesn't stand a chance. And those goblins are, sorry, getting back to my thought. Goblins are pretty much adaptable no matter what. Like, in terms of feral goblins, there's only so much that's in place. You know, a goblin's instincts, like it or not, at the very least, lead us towards things that are relatively precious, whether we understand the societally imposed value or not. And I know we're relatively strong for our size. Got a little bit of night vision happening. We have no access to magic. Like, we're not magical, and in, you know, this world, you know, not having access to magic is trouble. We have, you know, we got teeth and claws, although we're not meant to use them. But, like, you know, we're clever little creatures, and we're survivors, and I think the main advantage in urban environments, and this is maybe a little bit gross to some, but the fact of the matter is, we have, like, a cast iron stomach. Like, poisoning a goblin is very difficult. It's why we have such a high alcohol tolerance. It can be trained like anyone else's. Like, you don't just start off being amazing. You have to cultivate it a little bit. But there's the starting point. Basically means if we have to eat, like, you know, rotten or rancid food. We'd rather not, it doesn't taste good, but it won't make us sick. You know, we can gain sustenance from a lot of different things. And I think that's the issue. If the goblin population gets out of control in a town, potentially, they start getting into garbage and stuff. And if they get enough of them and start organizing, there is potential for them, same as in the forested areas, to prey upon people for what they need. You can eat garbage, but you can also, you know, roll people for their money so you don't have to eat garbage. So you can eat, like, chili fries or nachos or spring rolls. There is an instinct amongst goblins to just have a good way of life. I don't think it's unique to us. I'm sure humans have it as well. Where you seek a little bit of luxury. You want softness. You want some nice finger food. You want shiny things. That's not weird. If anything, goblins, I mean, with some of the ways they've conducted themselves outside of the other societies of other creatures, we show instincts toward modernization. Like, even the quote-unquote feral goblins will probably still have structure and a society. Heck, even the feral ones, it's gonna sound crazy, even the feral ones will have some form of industry. Like, not just designed for other goblins, but there's an even chance that the ones who have rejected modernity and that, you know, make their living skinning and butchering will probably still have things set up to sell the leather and sell the meat, sell the bones to travelers. I don't doubt there are some goblin dens that are like pure bandits. Like, all they do is form bandit groups to prey on adventurers. That's old school. That's historical. But at the end of the day, it's got a massive risk versus reward ratio. Like, if you just devote your entire den to rolling people and beating them up and killing them for their money, I mean, yeah, it's high risk and people aren't going to... Whoa, ho, ho. That could be licensed. Let's kibosh that, sadly. That's fine while it lasted. But, like, being a bandit den isn't an industry. It's not long-term returns. You want a certain amount of passive income. Like, you put your money towards something, or you establish something, and then the money trickles in. Believe it or not, that's, in many ways, the modern goblin way. Like, once you're able to do business, you should do business. Preying on people isn't business. Certainly not good business. A good goblin likes good business. Be they adoptive of technology or rejecting it outright. Yeah. Stepladder might be good. I am convinced they would not be so greasy as to make a level or any secrets of the level unachievable. Like, every level, this is just me thinking this, even in a game with upgrades, every level should be completable on a perfect level with no upgrades. That is something I believe. As someone who may I might make games someday. We don't know. I bet nobody knows. But, like, upgrades should never... Your success should never depend upon upgrades, unless it's that sort of game. But if it's like an FPS RPG, you should be able to do a run without upgrades. Because I think that's an important test of the game. Like, yeah, it'd be much, 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 much harder. But it should, I think, always be doable. Like, I think there are runs like that. Like, you take no upgrades in, like, I don't know, Doom 2016 or something. You can still beat the game. Think? I don't know. Like, there's, like, if it's one that the game gives you. Like, I'm not talking about, like, Zelda, where you, like, need the hook shot or whatever. It's a different sort of game. Oh, right. It's like the whole area. That makes sense. There's a bunch of blood I haven't dealt with yet. You guys alright? I do love the angry sponge faces. I wish those were available. I would buy that as custom merch. Not being paid to do this though, but for what it's worth, the Scrub Daddy sponges that these sponges are based on are like legit. Like they are amazing. You would not believe. Oh, there's more water over here. That's nice. Yeah, I guess this is all part of the same area, huh? Yeah. Like, I'm not talking about, like, stuff that the game gives to you type stuff. Like, you know, you need the hook shot for parts of Zelda. You need the grappling hook for parts of Doom Eternal. Stuff like that. You know, there's parts of... like, I don't think you can get through all of Half-Life unless you get the rocket launcher at some point. Like, the helicopter will definitely kill you. Probably. Oh boy, the jumping mechanics in this game. It's such a big part of the game. That's catching up with chat a little bit. Chat's active today, which I really appreciate it. Yeah. I do use a step... Whoa, we're having some texture issues. I do occasionally carry a step ladder, just not for this job. How are we looking? We looking clean? Mr. Clean? Whoa. Guess not. I ain't breaking your vase, game. I ain't rising to it. %. Oh, there's some outside. Come on now. I guess that still counts. Oh, good lordy. Oh, there's evidence here.
They wanted to grab some things and run away.
Pack the paintings into the truck.
Planned.
On top of that, they wanted to steal my stuff. What cowards.
I'm still trying to figure out Jim's accent. Where's the blood at? No. I admit I could not see that. Oh, come on with that. I am a little confused. Right, so there's more blood I don't know about. Secret blood. We're at 98%. I'm very glad I decided to do this bit by bit. To try to blaze through it. I feel like there's already stuff I've missed already, huh? Oh, where the blood at? I do not know how to feel about this right now. Because, like, this truck is clean. 8GX. No, it's box truck. I am confused. I must have missed something in, like, the other area, huh? That's gotta be it. But there's a body around here I don't know about. Possible. Real possible. Is that still blood? I don't know. Probably. Yeah, that can. Oh, hey! There's my missing spot. Wow. Yeah, the bucket's lasting a while. That's fine. That's good. Probably don't change it though. This ought to do it. I forgot about that. There we go. Move all the furniture back into place. Wait, what? They mean this? Killer? Yeah. Easy level. Gotta find the rest of the trash and then we're looking pretty good. Ah, bullet casings. Makes it sound like a swear word. Oh, bullet casings. How are we going to get out of this? Hey! Yeah. Who's not on fire anymore? I think there's something to be said for the systematic cleaning. Okay, I say this, but... like... I'm done in this area. So I'm hoping I don't have to take the water bucket up somewhere. I already did this. Alright. This area's looking pretty clean. Pretty clean. Clown Meat also asks, do you have really small goblins to rob people while they eat? I assume this is a question related to my occasional occupation at the Looters themed restaurant. Now, for those of you who don't know, Looters is a restaurant that serves, you know, standard food. It's fully licensed, etc., etc. But it's like themed around adventurers, sort of thing. There's a few adventure-themed restaurants. This is more crassly. Like, there are some that, you know, have actual adventurer props, like swords and treasure and maps, the stuff that were used in actual adventuring, whereas Looters is more sort of a crass version of that, where it's just like, it's a lot of the props are not real, a lot of the menu items are exaggerated, and the decorations are pretty gaudy. But a big part of it is it's almost entirely staffed by goblins on work contracts in various levels of dress. And the idea is, there's a few goblin establishments, but the idea with this one is essentially the goblins is there to serve you and be goblin-ish, or whatever people think goblin-ish is. So, you know, like, they're vaguely flirtatious, some of them make vaguely, but obviously fake, threatening comments. Stuff like that. And as is with a lot of goblin establishments, you can choose to get, like, the pickpocket experience, where when they collect your money or give you your change, they rummage through your pockets. And I guess that's the thrill for some people. I don't know. There's different things. It's sort of an unofficial rule with Looters restaurants that you can slip the maitre d', who is not a goblin, a little bit of extra money. It's not actually a goblin-run establishment. Goblins just work there. You can slip the maitre d' a bit of extra money and get different things from different goblins. Oh ho ho! Someone's having a bad day.
Looks like an access card.
What was the idea here, buddy? Well, whatever. Oh boy, plenty of work ahead of me. No worries, Rex. Thank you for joining us for as long as you did. Ah, it's the guy from the thumbnail. And he's carrying with him, what, a Beretta? It's kind of nice. Oh, I see. This thing's in my way.
Facing the man above. He must have been the one who shot him.
Oh! Wow, I see. Okay, there's a whole story here. Right, so this guy is a big gym employee, and the guy up there is probably like a would-be union leader. It's forming a picture, it's forming a picture. Man, it really will be good if I can get that forklift working. guess the next thing is, how do I get in there? Not really any of the wiser on this. Nope. There we go. Could really do with a water source, though. I do not like the idea of hauling a bucket up and down here. Huh? Water, oh, the water source on the other side. Great, great, very useful. That makes me feel not better. I get through here. Okay, that's a start. Yeah, door's blocked, that's fine. I've got other waves I can ride, it's fine. As long as that door's not also unlocked, okay, good. Keep on seeing, what is this? Oh, it's an elevator! Groovy, okay. And yes, we want to be squeaky clean. Alright, the hacking minigame, I love this. That was lag. That's not my fault. Thank you.
Easy peasy.
Ooch. Another key card.
Another one.
Nothing valuable around here, that's a shame. Whoa! Oh, my god, this place got wronged. Okay, yeah, 10-4. If I can find a water source around here, we'll be, good to go. Water source? Water source. There really should be a water source around here that I can use. Oh! Oh, I'm back here. Oh, hey there.
Jim's reinforcements must have got to him.
Yeah. Jim is an anti-union man, as if he wasn't repulsive enough. It sounds like someone's really ineptly having a bat around here. I attribute it to physics. There we go. The inept batting sound continues. Yeah, no, I'm quite fond of the Doom sounds. I've been using to make myself feel better in some games. Like, somehow, I don't care what you're doing, but if you finish a level and you hit yourself with some, that feels good. No? All this time in the game, and I still haven't... Nope, that again. Still haven't got down the... I still haven't memorized the tool controls. I like to think I game for everybody. Like, if a goblin like me can do it, you can too. It troubles me how few secrets I've found. I'm definitely going to have to go after this place. The fine-tooth comb for secrets, because this level seems alright, but I don't feel like replaying it. So far. There is a lot of trash around here. Okay, are you too good to be selected? Is that your thing? Because you're definitely within my range, buddy. 45%. That's depressing. I guess this is all one area, though. It is. Thank goodness. Glad I got the bag upgrade. God dang. Once I actually find the water source that's on this level, which I hope there is, I will definitely feel better. The idea that I meant to haul a water bottle or haul a bucket up all of this doesn't seem right to me. And yeah, don't worry, I see the money. I will get back to it. We're now, oh, we're 95% trash. That's encouraging. Dud. I guess there might be some through here. No. Control room. That's worth looking in. Where's the trash at? Besides that. Oh, I see. Clever dick. That's not it. Uh-oh. There's some bullet casing lying around here making a monkey out of me. Oh, yeah, that bit that's under there. I saw that earlier.
I should clean it first.
Are you serious with this? Okay. Fine. Alright. This isn't a water source. Come on, you never used a dustpan to siphon water from a tap into... Oh, there's no tap here. Oh, there is a tap here. Yeah, you can use a dustpan. Easy. Old trick. Embarrassing that you're not using it. But again, maybe I don't have a dustpan. Seriously, you can absolutely fill a bucket from a bathroom sink. You gotta know these tricks. You gotta know these tricks. Oh, wow.
Well, today is my turn.
That's a flat and relatable observation, Kowalski. Not bad. Why, how did I miss this? Use maximum of 3 pounds at a time. Oh, I get it. These pride signs I've been seeing. Purple for lights, yellow for crane, blue for hatches, green for fast belt. Well, I have some of those things, so... Okay, the lights are on, so that's all I guess I'll probably keep those on. Got the blue one for the hatches. Green one for the belt. So if I open this, is that guy who was on the hatch gonna drop in? Yeah, sounds like he did. Oh man, there's a lineup of dudes. I gotta see. I can see from here. I have got so many guys waiting. They're all gonna drop down. Come on, physics, don't fail me now. Modern technology. I love it. Well then, I will alternate systems, but for now those are good ones, certainly. Don't talk to ducks. Don't look at ducks. It's good advice. Keeps on making people die. Lockers that aren't locked. Wait, what the hell? Someone wedged a note into the vent. Oh, hey, 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 hey. That's a vent I can get into. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so it's not a direct path. I'll put it back later, it's fine. I know how the physics in this freaking game works. Oh, like that, is it? Oh, wow! Okay, I am letting go of the object. Like that, see? Oh my god. There's another body, I guess. Why? It's a box going into a chair seat. It's fine. You want to tell me that's not me making that jump? Because that is me making that jump. Okay, now I regret not having the step ladder. Although I'm not... I'm not convinced the physics in this game would make it much better. Come on with this. Like, it's... That's where I meant to go, right? Is there something alive in that box? Okay. Somebody's going to die. Oh my... Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, chair, not good. Chair can go back. Is there a box I can stack? Okay. Can't put a vent in your level. Like, it just tells me there must be something good behind it, right? Right. I will trick the game if I have to. I'll stack as many boxes as I need to get on top of these lockers reliably. Think I won't? Because I will. You know, at least something tempting like a vent for a goblin, and then I'm not meant to look into it? It is happening. I'll use every cardboard box in this place to build myself a staircase for the luxury treatment, if I have to. And if I'm wrong, then, well, I guess people will know not to do what I'm doing right now. Oh my god. Yes, yes, they would just fall over like that. You're quite right. That is exactly what they would do at that point. And I'm not up there because... You guys want to explain this to me? How this makes any sense? Because I got up there before, you saw me do it. Maybe there's something else I can stand on. This is exactly what I was talking about. Like, oh, it's like, oh, if you had the stepladder, you could do it. It's like, yes, yes. But I should be able to do it without the stepladder. If you've made a part of your game inaccessible without a certain optional upgrade, get your nuts caught in something. I could never move any of these nice sturdy boxes. All the really good physics objects can't be moved, I don't think. Like these nice crates or something. This doesn't qualify as a piece of furniture you need to put back. I'm sorry, guys. The game is slapped me with a glove at this point. For a goblin, this is a glove slap. Seriously? Okay. Does that mean I got on top of the lockers and then it made me, like, I don't know, stagger jump where I hit my head? So it didn't count, I guess? Why? Is this meant to be a rage game? I don't think it's meant to be a rage game. Not the impression I got, honestly. Outstanding. Wow. Okay. I mean, I can probably work with that. Alright, I am up here now. I wish I could quick save. Last time it made me hit my head and the jump didn't work and I did not care for that, if I'm honest. The fact that it keeps on lag spiking here is not good for me. Okay, now I never have to do that again in my entire life. Where was that vent? Up on that pipe, okay. Okay. This vent better break and go somewhere. Oh, hey! Find Zach's secret room. Oh, okay, that's why they made it so difficult. It's like a super secret. Like it's like a gamer chair. There's a monkey and a duck and I guess it's like the devs room. Oh, hey, a safe. All is forgiven. All is. Creativity is the art of hiding the influence. Ah. That's a little cynical, but I mean, I can't say wholly inaccurate. Okay, is there anything else valuable in here? Or... Okay, that is not many valuables for the effort involved, but I guess I'm glad to get a Chivo. Yeah. I didn't even check. I'm gonna assume this door was locked. I used to believe I walked past that. Due to advanced malfunction, please do not use more than 3 panels simultaneously. If you move more than 3 panels you use, the entire system will shut down within seconds and will need to be restored from downstairs. We have scheduled an electrician to fix the issue and he'll come tomorrow in a few days soon. Oh, I see, it's been crossed out. Okie dokie. This is why... That's a surprisingly common thing, is insufficient power wiring, so the breaker keeps tripping. I've worked a place like that. It's a bad time. Okay, now we can finally get back to the actual cleaning part, and I still want a water source. If I'm honest. Water source. That looks like it's on a lower level, and I do not care for that concept. Yeah, it looks like I go down for water. There's no water up high. Unless I can get in there somehow, but... Oh! The hatch is open. Right! Ha 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 ha. Bit of a jog, bit of a jog. Now we're talking. If there's a water source in here... Nah, it doesn't look like it. Oh! The exploding barrel was so good you used it a second time. Oh, these crates would have been useful. Oh. They're not crates I could have picked up and run off with. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, time to take out the trash. Yeah, on you go, I guess. You know, you're right, I should wait for a bigger one. Okay, like a bunch of barrels exploded. I guess during the union and non-union firefight, this was the end result. Oh, hey, there's a guy. There's a really good trash can. Oh, wow, I want to get in there. That's a place I want to get to. Now we're talking valuables. I love it. This is not systematic, I realize, but a certain amount of exploration was required. Ah, from the Book of Questions. What do you regret not having told someone? Oh, hey, another key card. The elevator. I don't know, do I need... Oh, the elevator would be good. If it's how I gotta fill up my buckets. The conveyor belt can stop for a little while, probably. Oh yeah, all of that. That's it. That's the thing. Again, I might need to make these into smaller pieces, I can tell. What's better in this case? I feel like the axe. Yeah. That's definitely better. In all fairness, I think the axe should be better, but you need to spend XP to get the axe. Whereas, okay, the katana is a secret, but it is technically free. So... Oh boy, what a lot of trash. I stand by the axe upgrade. What's the replay level? Which one would I replay? The pizzeria one? The pizzeria one was pretty cool. It's got that jumping thing where you gotta get into that apartment though. Mixed feelings.
Safety violation.
Our existence is a safety violation, Kowalski, let's be honest. Okay, I am just chopping away. I'm calling it now, in spite of all this chopping. A piece that I've previously hit several times will claim to need to be broken more. Calling it. Zing. This is a lot of garbage. What I regret not having told someone. Look, when it comes to really serious, genuine declarations of loyalty and love, It's always a good thing to have told someone. Like, it's not that you will never get another chance, but it's like the time and place that you do it. Yeah, see? That's not a small enough piece. Apparently.
Time for a bag swap.
Agreed. Turbo trash. Yeah, that piece is too big. Called it. You can go absolutely nuts with an axe, but things that are much bigger in the trash can. But that piece is arbitrarily too big. This is just one. Yeah, amazing. Get rid of all the trash. What? What are they seeing? Oh, whatever. Oh, that must be one of my trash bags going into the thing. Now I gotcha. Because they were on the conveyor belt also. Now, physics. Don't you go physics on me. What did I just say? Hey, you know, this game could be worse, right? I mean, okay, that's not fair. Obviously, the game is much worse. I'm just saying, you know, once the garbage is in the bag don't rip. I don't want to think about it. Oh, hey, there's a body here.
He probably died in an explosion, along with all the electricity.
You think? You think an explosion? I think he might have died from a broken heart. Eh. Come on, buddy. Let's get you on the belt properly. There we go. Jog. I don't know the book. There you go. Sorry, I thought you were speaking of the Book of Questions metaphorically. I misunderstood. Right. Okay, so things are making a little bit more sense, but... yeah, there's Zach's room. You better be behaving yourselves. Oh, I knew it. You want me to use this conveyor belt, and you haven't made things properly. Like, lay down. Is the dude still on the belt? Huh. He literally moves at a different speed to the garbage.
Was it shot unintentionally or on purpose?
I'm not sure what you mean by that. I feel like there's stuff I must have missed. Okay, I can't get there because the container's in the way. That's fine. Jeez, I still have so much to do. I think I'm just trying to cope with the idea that I don't have a water source on this level. I realize it's an odd thing to get hung up on, but the idea of constantly moving a bucket up and down is really, really unappealing. Huh. I'm like a cat. I'll make sure there's nothing I missed around here. Yeah, that's right. I switched the power on, went through the vent, all that good stuff. Oh, hey! I completely missed this. It's some sort of exclusive club. Okay. I have a key to it, apparently. I am very confused by this room. It was big. Okay. Oh, hey, a cassette. A secret. We're now calling a secret if it's behind a curtain. Okay. I guess not every secret can be amazing. And in all fairness, that bounces out the other secret I had to find, which would have been quite tricky. Hey, Mighty Elosen. Let's see. Right, I did collect all that. Whoa! That's actually kind of pretty from a distance. From a distance, the shortcut. No, not really. I think I'm just gonna have to face the facts. Like, I think I do actually just have to carry the water bucket around with me. Oh? Jump's invaluable. It's a warehouse full of stuff. That does make sense. I probably should poke around more. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the money this stage, but, I mean, it's not impossible. I would keep this game installed and play a little of it just for fun. It is pretty fun. I like, one of the points of a game is going back to it and... okay. Replaying all the stuff. Come on now. This is not... $300, okay. Oh boy. I spot jumping. No human being would stack boxes like this. I'm gonna get this out of the way. The cleaning will seem like a vacation in comparison. Okie. That looks valuable. Oh, that's a secret. Okay. $600 secret. I'm down. I'm fine. Yeah. I think I'm going to have to use... I guess I have to use the elevator. I guess I have to use the elevator. Oh boy. Gotta find the control room. Yeah, I've been here before. That's fine. Right. Goes in circles and circles, 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 and circles, and circles, circles. What I need to do is get back to the control room, which has got to be hellish for you guys, because I am super good at getting lost. That's not the control room. Oh, they're stuck! Oh my fucking god with this thing. already forgotten how to get from different places. That's awful. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'll figure this out. Figure it out, I'll figure it out. It's fine. You know, I'm just gonna fill up my bucket, then carry it with me. Oh, wait. Can't do that. Need... If you recollect your bucket, then it shakes all the water out of it. I guess that's why you meant to get the elevator started. I can't see jumping around with a bucket working out for me. Well, so far it's not the worst idea. There is an elevator, it's just that you can't have 3 things going at once, so I'd have to shut off the conveyor belt. And I've forgotten where the control room is, so... This'll do something. Now we see the true challenge of... Not what I said to do. Alright, we've got some serious detergent happening there. We can at least get some cleaning done while we're here. Those tough to reach stains. I do strongly feel that it wants me to use the elevator. Which is a little depressing, honestly. I don't think it's up to code to have so few independent water sources. But I don't know. Is it near the Zac room? That'd be fine. Hey. Someone specifically asked me to sing more, so I mean that's what I'll do to fill space. I still have some questions left, but I'm sort of holding on to them a little bit. Because they're tricky to answer. Was on the Monday morning, the gasman came to call. The gas tap wasn't turned, I wasn't getting gas at all. He tore out all the skirting boards to try and find the main. So I had to call a carpenter to put them back again. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. Was on the Tuesday morning, the carpenter came round, and he hammered, and he chiselled, and he said, "Look what I've found. Your joints are full of dry rot, but I put it all to rights." Then he nailed right through a cable, and out went all the lights. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. Was on the Wednesday morning, the electrician came. He called me Mr. Harrison, which isn't quite me name. He couldn't reach the fuse box without standing on a bin. Then his foot went through a window, so I called the glazier in. No, it all makes work for the working man to do. Was on the Thursday morning, the glazier came along, with his blowtorch and his putty, and his merry glazier song. He put a new paint in, it took no time at all, but had to call a painter now to come and paint the wall. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. Was on the Friday morning, the painter made a start. With undercoats and overcoats he painted every part. Every nook and every cranny, but I found when he was gone, he'd painted over the gas tap and I couldn't turn it on. No, it all makes work for the working man to do. On Saturday and Sunday, they do no work at all. 'Twas on the Monday morning that the gas man came to call. No worries, Max. You take care. It's an exhausting watch, honestly. It's going to be a long one. There's a reason why I did this on a public holiday weekend, frankly. It's going to be brutal. But it's, you know, it's been a brutal game. It's how we will finish. Oh my god, there's so much blood in here I didn't even realize. Boy, I sure hope this game has a satisfying conclusion. Dun 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 dun. Foreshadowing. I got unlimited cleaner vision, so that will definitely help things. Yeah. I think it's incredible that an explosion of this size, of this magnitude, did nothing to damage the glass. That's gotta be some, like, space shuttle glass. I don't know if that's a thing. Is there a glass that can survive an explosion that produces things to shrapnel? Going hiking with a pet seems like a challenge. And they are not messing around with the blood on this level. Good God Almighty. Would you look at all that blood. I mean, it's going to have the most incredible satisfaction of a job well done. Once it is done. But wow. What a mess. Gotta say, so far, aside from that one... Nope, they're both dirty. Aside from that one secret, hasn't been too bad. Hasn't been too bad. I tell you that I really want into that treasure room. Even if I don't need the upgrade points, it's a matter of principle. As a goblin, for goblin pride, I gotta get into that room full of all that treasure. I mean, it's treasure. Gold, silver, fungible gems, carbuncle, tourmaline. Oopsie daisy. I didn't even grab that pass card. Oh, that is not good.
One more to the collection.
Right. I would have felt really dumb. I mean, I feel really dumb a lot of the time, but that really wouldn't have helped. Hey! Okay. We are done in the sorting room. Aha, I thought you'd try that. Alright, so we're gonna have to come back here at some stage. Or the treasure. Assuming that's how I get to it. Still plenty of work to do. Ah! Control room! Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, I guess leave the hatches open. I don't need the conveyor belt right now? Honestly. Not doing that much at the moment, let's be honest. What's this, Right! Elevator. Oh!
Reinforcements arrived.
I guess I didn't realize how necessary it was. This could change things. Oh, you don't like being on an elevator, do you, buddy? Ah, wrong level. Going up? Oh, he hates that even more! Oh, I could do that all day. Oh, he's really mad now. Yeah, see, I don't need no conveyor belt. Still got my hatch. Wow, that is a very full truck. Yep, drop them in. He still seems to be on the edge of the truck. Did it work? Kind of raised the point I have to go down there and fix it myself. Yeah. I guess he jostled someone else into place. Whoa! Popcorn. That could be fun to experiment with. Yes, it could. Alright, so we have some elevator action happening now. That's good. Thank you, Max. Every stream is better for having you around. That's just the fact, Max. Right. Korewa elevator. Well, I am near a water source again. That's actually a really important part of all of it. Oh, hey. You got a garbage bag. Still 3 bodies to find. Good. Right, so let's get some water source together. Oh, yeah, not touching that. Anything valuable around here? That's a big no. Alright, let's get some water happening. Refill this bad boy. Get this bucket into the lift, and then we can really start to see some shit happening. I'm already lost again. It's horrible. I didn't get Yuki Pure. Now, here's the thing. I bet when I'm in this thing... Hey, come on now. I'm meant to have unlimited detergent. That's one of my upgrades. One of the things I paid for. Unless I'm missing something. Weirdos. I have upgraded my mop slightly. Let's see how it is. I haven't got the microfiber mop, but... No, that sucks. Compared to sponges. Yeah, it's alright. Maybe once you upgrade the mop, it's kick-ass, but that couple of brushes left me feeling somewhat cold, I admit. I see. Okay, look, no, I think I need to activate the elevator and then very quickly pick up my bucket. Because I can't see it enjoying being on the ground. I feel like that would go badly. Whoa, 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 I did... There's a new area. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, shit. That's new. This is where I'll be activating the claw once I have access key to it. Oh! Huh. Well, shortcut established. What do we have here, though? This place doesn't seem so bad. A lot of trash, a lot of trash. Nice bit of music. Nice bit of music. Huh. No bodies. I'm genuinely perplexed. Like, some obvious shit happened here.
I don't know how long workers will manage without a raise. They're pissed. You can't even pay rent when most of their payment is used to pay off the debts they have.
Ungrateful bastards. If not for me, they will already be dead. They aren't even in a position to negotiate. Keep him on a tight leash.
He is a lousy boss.
That neglect got you.
Okay, you say that, but so far Jim hasn't really received any punishment for their incredibly shitty actions. Like, I don't know what to tell you. This game will... Ah, it's a computer mouse, you get it? This game will get some level of pass if something, anything, happens to Jim. Like, the idea that he's like this big a fucking imbecile. And just like, oh, see what happens when you mess with me? I show him who's boss, ungrateful pricks. And then, like, the end result is... And he's fine. Like, I just, oof. I'm not saying it's a morally upstanding game. I get that that's not what they're going for, but... Alright, trash time. Oh boy. I mean, was this Jim's office? Is that what we're looking at here? Is that why there's no body here? Did someone come in here just to trash the office? Seems possible. Oh, those chairs have to go back. Of course they do. Okie dokie. Well, that's something. You're out of your gourd if you think I'm not checking these drawers, though. The second one just can't be touched. That's really weird. Okay. I feel like Big Jim's office would be nicer than this. I mean, what do I know? This office is kind of weird though. There's just not that much to it. No further valuables? Really? This is it. That's the extent of the office, huh? Oop. There's always something else. Found the evidence? Oh. Oh. Oh, that is nasty. So this is why people work for him. He's got blackmail on them. That's his whole thing. Not that good. Honestly, not that good. But that's the extent of the office. I guess theoretically I could give this garbage a shortcut, couldn't I? If I can just get it back to the main area. Huh. Yeah, that's not the main area. I guess I can get to land down there. Oh boy, I hope so. Yeah, that's not somewhere unreachable. That's fine. Still, though. I get a feeling I can't make that jump. Then if I don't... Gotta be something to it, honestly. Oh! I see. That sort of works. Although now I'm no longer anywhere near my water bucket. It's the problem. Oh, but there's a ladder. And the rest of the bodies.
Seems like they had it all perfectly planned.
Motherfuckers. They chose death the moment they decided to go against me.
Looks like this guy just fell. Oh, look at all this. Oh, hey, a water source, though. That's kind of groovy. That is kind of groovy. We're finding some remaining bodies. That's good. Yes. Guess that's an MP5 with an extended stock. We're finding some bodies. That's good. Question is how to get them back. I feel like I saw someone with it. Yeah, there we go.
Last one.
Crane keycard. Oh, okay. That's fine. So these bodies I can't really get around at the moment. But, like, the crane picks up this one. Which will give us a path? That's pretty groovy. And I knocked down the ladder earlier, so it won't be so bad. No, that'll be good. That'll be good. That's fine. That's gangster. Got a little shortcut ladder happening. May as well collect my bucket, honestly. I feel like the thing to do is to shut off the hatches and use the crane. Bubbly, 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 bubbly. Ah, see, it takes me right to the control room. That's groovy. Alright, so shut off the... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that.
Fuck. Now I have to rush downstairs again.
It is exhausting being dumb. Just exhausting. I tell you what, I'll plug the card in at least. That's in place for later. That is absolute fucking brain melt. Because these ledges, that's not a quick way to get down either. Oh boy, did I wish traversing in this game was a little easier. Yeah, a lot of people thought that Kowalski was voiced by one of the Postal dudes. He's not. But it's someone doing a pretty respectable job. I forget the guy's name. Davy Vallet? Something like that. Davy Vallet or Davy Valette or something like that, I think. But no, they've... Honestly, while I make fun of Kowalski and occasional aspects of his approach and pronunciation of things, I honestly, you know, I think the voice actors are doing an okay job. I would, you know, listen to the guy doing Kowalski in something else. Okay, I never, ever want to have to do this again. That was awful. I appreciate your guys' patience, and I appreciate you joining me on this very long gaming session. Okay. Nice and calm, nice and calm. Okay, we want the lights on. We want the elevator on. And we want the crane on. We don't need the others. Not at the moment. And then we want to get to... I think it's the top one. No. Yes. Gotta look after my bucket. I think... Yeah, crane control access.
A toy for big boys.
It's true. Magnets are humming. Now we have a pathway. Come along, bucket. Now. Are you serious? Why? Ooh. I am not happy about that. That skidded me. That's bad physics. That's artificial challenge and you know it. Well, let's at least get something done while we're here. Won't be so bad. That is a lot of blood, though. My god. These people are just filled with it. They're silly with it. Oh, that angry growling? Yes, yes. It's one of the more goblin-y noises I make. They're not always for public consumption, but it's a thing. Okay, this level is not fooling around with its blood amount. And why should it? Got so much blood. The container... Oh, that includes the stuff that's up as well, so that's okay. Now here's the thing. Yeah. I love having unlimited detergent. It's pretty great. Alright. Oh, now there's the big spot. Hey, that's the guy from earlier. I remember now. It's because I moved the container. Don't really like the flashing lights though, if I'm honest. Pretty strange. That's a hilariously small amount to have left. Now let's get this bad boy topped up straight away. He's my friend, that's for sure. Alright. Be back in business. Might do some blasting up there as well, if I'm honest. Come here, you. There's still plenty of work to do. At least when I fall, it's manageable. But I gotta tell you, the way it skids me off the side, not cool. Not even slightly funny. It's a little funny. Oh, 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 wow. Still better than the art level. Is there a way to get it higher? Okay. No! I don't see a path up, so I really am just meant to use my inertia to get there, I guess. God, imagine doing that with a bucket. That would suck. Maybe if I running jump. Okay. Now no one has to die until I think of another reason. Alright, well I don't have to come back up here too many times.
Standing almighty above them all. Seems to be their leader.
Go long, leader. Evidence. Huh.
Managed to connect the faintest of threads.
Okay, these are absolutely game devs.
If he had, I would have known about it by now.
Game devs and backers.
Still, this place is burnt. Too many people snooping around.
Snooping as usual, huh? Anything valuable in here? Wow. I'm not impressed, man. Hey, 69% blood. We're getting somewhere. Would you look at that? Okay, I'm feeling good about not having to do much more up here. The idea that I could do all this cleaning at once is a very nice thought. Yes, good. They're making a lot of sense here. I'll make sure to grab the shells. Nobody panic. Trash time. So this guy was firing back at guy here. And I guess they killed each other? He should have had it in the bag. By the balls. Oh boy. Alright, better make sure to throw that further when the time comes. No more shells though, no whammies. Oop, do I have some clean sponges? I don't, that's okay. There we go. Then there'll be a gap for me to fall down. Oh man, he had... Okay, the other guy had... Did I miss something? What gun did that guy have? Isn't that the guy who had the Beretta? Like, the guy who was beneath him had the Beretta and he had this monstrosity? And they were equal? I guess one's a worker, one's a mobster, so maybe that's it. Now, if I was really smart, I would have cleaned all my tools before coming up here, but, well, we're long past any illusions of that being the case, I'm quite sure. Okay. Now we're talking proper rewards here. Unknown key. Well, I've got an unknown door I've been thinking of since I saw it. Not much other. Whoa, Nelly! I would have missed that. I'll get this mop as dirty as possible, I guess. Better than nothing. Okay, okay. I feel like it's safe to go down now. I feel like we're getting somewhere. We're communicating. We understand each other. I admit I was taking a lot of refuge in the fact that if you clean up enough of the blood spill, the rest does it automatically, but I got a little bit careless with that. You gotta do better than I've been doing. At least. I'm leaving a lot of mess. This game does have a pretty shaky relationship with physics, yeah. Which, I mean, I get it on some point. I saw a game, I don't remember what it's called, I'm not going to commit it to memory, where it was advertised as like a horror rage game, and like, you have to feed melons to some guy's kid, and the kid starts crying if they don't get melons, and the guy kills you if you don't feed his kid melons, and the kid gets too hungry. And there's people running around, and when they catch you, they reset part of the level, and the jump scare is just them giggling in your face for slightly too long. And I don't know, man. I feel like there are some genuinely good games. There's like, oh, this is frustrating. Like, I don't care for the work of Bennett Foddy, but I understand it as an artistic piece, I guess. But I feel like the whole concept of rage games has just made a lot of people out there not make their games properly. Like, they're making a game, and then they make it poorly, and then they say, oh, it's a rage game. It's like, is it? Is it? Or is this a game you made badly? Like, if I'm making a sandwich, and I drop the ham on the ground, and I use creme anglaise instead of mayonnaise, it's not suddenly a rage sandwich, it's just a badly made sandwich. There's a lot of refuge in that. I want to qualify really quickly. I'm not saying that's what this is. I think this game has probably got the exact right amount of physics that even a goblin like me will ultimately endure and get the good results. I think that's what's happening here. The blood count is higher than I would have thought for the amount of work I've done. That's a little confusing. 91%. Up in here. Oh ho ho ho! Treasure. What do I think is a reasonable age gap between partners? Look, it's not really mine to say, but you know, gaps exist. There is one that I saw that I would not do personally from either side of it. But I did see there was someone who was 19, and the co-worker was like 33? But like, the 19-year-old was pursuing the 33-year-old. Like, they decided their mind was made up, and they were like, no, I'm into this person. I'm all about them. There's four years between me and my wife, and I think that's pretty groovy. I don't see a big issue with that. Well, I mean, like, from a very, very basic standpoint, once two people are legal adults, they can make up their own mind. There's just some that's, when you've got a celebrity out there who's like constantly upgrading when, you know, someone, I say upgrading in big quotations, when like someone turns like 25 and they're like, no, I need someone younger. You're not after a person at that point, you're after a product, and that's nasty. I mean, it's like a lot of things. It's all a matter of the person who's in the relationship and how they're going about it specifically. It doesn't have to be terrible. Hey! It's like one of those Voltec lunchboxes. Except probably better, because... You remember the Voltec lunchboxes? That was not really worth my time. It's like, they don't appear that often. And the stuff that's inside them is like, okay, I guess. It seems very, very strange to have that as a separate feature. Like, oh, you find Voltec lunchboxes, and some of them do this, and some of them do that. It's like, okay, but do any of them... Oh, of course. Yeah, okay. It's one of these things where, like, it'll come down to the individual case. The same as, like, should a person use a certain substance? In the case of some people, like, no at no point. Whereas other people, like, if they're good to go with it and they accept the results, that's fine. But, like, it needs to be something that I think people need to appreciate there will be complexities for and realize that they need to be able to handle those complexities properly. And there's some stuff that, while I don't have a problem with, is still not something I do myself, as I said. $97%. Oh. Dale. Whoop. See Daisy. You turn up in all sorts of places, that's the trouble. Okay, so, like, it actually wants me to be really thorough with the blood on this particular section. Like, it is not messing around. It's not going to clean up some scraps that I miss. Not really. It's tough on blood. Tough on blood, I'll give it that. Percentage hasn't moved a little bit. But like as either half, I wouldn't be the well, 19 is so long ago now. But like I definitely wouldn't be in my 30s and going after someone who was still a teenager, even if they're a legal teenager. It's like no. Like that's too loaded, there's too much going on. People can do it, obviously I can't stop them, and there's like no legal issue, but it's not something I would do. If it's right, it's right. I've seen it be right. I'm not saying it's a thing that can't work. I'm just saying it's not something that I would attempt myself. Okay, smart guy. So where's the blood I meant to clean up? Is it under the boxes? Is that where we're at now? It might be. I don't see nothing, blood-wise. See a lot of garbage, but... Alright, I guess it's garbage time. Okay, the axe is better, but let's have a bit of chop-chop. I don't know, the katana's pretty good, actually. Not bad at all. Okay, this might be an axe situation. Yeah. This axe just kind of picks and chooses what it actually wants to break, I'm noticing. Oh my god, what a lot of trash this will be. And there doesn't need to be any blood underneath it. Nope. Oh, that remaining blood is going to be an issue. Is he on the other side of the crane? I never noticed. Oh, there's still some up there, huh? I don't know if they say so. Give me the power. Up there, they say. Alright. Hey! 2 in the box, ready to go. We be fast and they be slow. That feels amazing. And yet, I still know in my heart of hearts there's so much for me to do. There's that whole office area. I gotta get the bucket back to that.
Fragile box.
Fragile. Must be Italian. Can you imagine not having the axe or the katana for this? I didn't want to think about it. Phew. Like, okay, the step ladder would have been useful, but if it was down to step ladder and axe, at this point you gotta say axe. You just gotta. Okay, I don't need to break these, surely, right? These aren't garbage. They're not. Killer. And then I will not make them garbage. I feel like I'm being pretty thorough. Like that piece is pretty big. Like it would tell me to break it apart later, but it's not telling me to. Okay, trash. Oh, first thing I try and pick up. Like my smaller pieces there, mate. Gonna be a lot of garbage. Also grateful for my garbage bag upgrades. Honestly. It seems like one of the smart choices. That piece is... okay, wow. Seems arbitrary, game. Seems arbitrary. That piece here is too big. Let's see. Okie dokie. Important thing to remember, I'm not trying to use this as a blanket disclaimer, but anytime you're asking a moral quandary, remember you're asking a goblin. It's important to find your own path. Oh yeah, that's too big, obviously. Nanda kana. Yo, really? I jump up and down on the pieces as well, just to make sure. Until they're even smaller pieces until they can't stand it. Until they've had enough. Man, that's some serious grouping. Sweep them up. I'm a little confused. Like, once they get rid of the trash, is it meant to disappear? I am confused. Anyways. Garbage bag blocks my view a little bit. Okay, there's conveyor belt, that works. Trash down there. And the bodies as well, I guess, since I'm here. Oh, that's hilarious. That's astounding. And apparently there's a bit of evidence left here. I had no idea. Bit of lag there, buddy. Okay, it seems like... Although not necessarily. What I should do is I should use the elevator here, right? You kind of wish to let me know where the evidence was, though. That could be a real nuisance going forward. I have no present intentions of doing this level multiple times. Oh yeah. And the idea that there is evidence. Oh, I can probably shut off the crane, right? Right. Oh yeah, it would do that. That might not be a problem though. Probably not great either. So, let's open up the hatches again. That's probably good for a bit. It'll clear my mind to dispose of some of that trash. It should have occurred to me that it would just go wham and drop them though. That does make sense. A measure of sense. Oh man, did I leave anything there? I might have, hey. I mean, there's other ways to get to it, but still. I still have the elevator. That's important to keep in mind. Oh! Oh, I feel really good about myself right now.
Diversity, like in a British museum.
Well said, Kowalski. Alright, how much of this stuff is valuable? Oh, lots of it. Cha-ching. That makes me wish I had anything to do with it, but still. Still a good payoff. Hell, even if it's just my personal collection. Oh, don't want to miss that. But seriously, that's proper money. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. That was a good key. I like that key. It's a little technical problem. There we go. I get so spun out around here. It's very, very annoying. And I can only imagine annoying for you guys too. Okay. Now, if I have misplaced any of my stuff, I'll still be able to get to it from here. So that's important. Oh, man, I did too. Well, you gotta be careful, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. Oh yeah, there's a bit of evidence remaining. Shit. In the container lot, there's still a piece of evidence I haven't grabbed. That's... And my detective vision doesn't help me find it. That's worry. Not good. I really don't want to have to do this again. Maybe there's like a phone on the ground I missed. I'm hoping that's all it is. Some poor person watching this and shredding their hair out because I'm walking past it constantly. This isn't evidence. That's gonna trouble me. The fact there's a bit of evidence missing is an issue. Specifically in the container area. Oh boy. Oh, I suppose it's in there. That was the mistake I made. I bet it is. I bet I have to shut the vent, pick the crane back up because there's something inside the yellow container. I got a sinking sensation. I have a bad feeling. Wrong way. Okie dokie. So... I mean, I gotta know, right? Gonna be important or something. It's something I didn't think to check, I admit. I admit it. No, come on with this physics. Way it bounces me away. Not good. Right, so this door must open, right? Okay. Oh, hey. Okay. I'm gonna say the evidence might be in here. Ooh.
Now I'm certain about who is responsible for Tammy's disappearance. Every day that I work for this scumbag makes me sick to my stomach. But I have to endure it for now. That arrogant piece of trash promoted me, so you must trust me on some level. He's weak now, and won't see what's coming.
That's...
Big Jim, you will pay for what you did to my daughter.
Their leader wanted a revenge for murdering his daughter. You've made yourself some enemies.
Hiya, person, treat him well. And look what got me.
Uh-huh.
Leave all the evidence in the office before you go. I need to take a closer look at it myself.
Will do.
Yes, sir. Right, sir. 3 bags full, sir. It still troubles me that in the container lot, it says 100% get rid of the trash. But, like... it hasn't actually checked itself off. I want to say if I don't get a perfect because of a glitch, I'm gonna be relatively ropeable. Is this the area that needed the most work? It isn't, is it? Oh, bruh, not even. There we go. Aha! That's not so bad. Not great. That's comparatively workable. Man, I am tough on this stuff now that I got my dual sponges. And the sponges don't break anything. Seriously. It's kind of over for mop cells, if I'm honest. Yeah, just tearing through. Yeah, after all that jumping and switches and navigating and looking for evidence, I'm just plain old-fashioned cleaning up blood feels really good again. Honestly. A few passes of this and this place will be looking just fine. Yes, sir. Well, might as well tidy up a little bit.
Something is blocking the way.
Chair? Okay, buddy. This random garbage bag there. We're at 94% cleanliness regarding blood. That's not bad. Ooh. Fridge has seen better days. Fridge, server, pantry cupboard. I was dreading these rooms, but they're not so bad as all that. Once you got to sponges. Hey! Look at that. Bumped me ahead. Very nice. I see how this is gonna go. Yep. If it's worth doing once, it's worth doing 8,000,000,000 trillion times. It does give me a sense of satisfaction, though. Maybe there's other questions. Let me just check real quick.
I need to clear the way first.
What qualifies as? Friend of the show and golden enthusiast Dagger Rose, or Dagger Rose, I'm not sure which it is, has asked what's the hardest job I have to do. Any job where you don't get the backup of your crew is rough. I don't know if it's like hardest emotionally or hardest hard work. If you've got to dispose of a body but you don't have like your crew with you, there's a lot of steps to it. But that's a hassle. And I hate that I have to say this, but periodic reminder to YouTube: this is a kayfabe situation. It's not real. Missing a chair. Yes, that one's where it's meant to be. Oh. My mistake. Okay, that one's meant to be there as well. Oh boy. Oh hey, some Benjis. That does make me feel better. So is this one meant to be there? No. Okay, good. Seems arbitrary. Really, it's just that chair, huh? Wherever that is. Ah. Bingo bango. In terms of like emotionally difficult. I don't know, like, we occasionally get independent, well, in the early days, back before we were so deeply involved with the construction of multiple cities. Because, I mean, a lot of Goblin business is legitimate. We do a lot of stuff in construction and waste management. The flip side of that is that you got to get a foothold first, and that started by cleaning other people's properties. And sometimes those were properties where something terrible had happened, and sometimes it was something where it was just someone hadn't been found. You know, someone just died of natural causes. And you started to clean up the place. And, like, you know, maybe the body would be moved by somebody else, but you still had to deal with the aftermath. And so it's not just there's, like, a malaise to it, because we're talking about a body that hasn't been found in, like, weeks, months. So it's not just there's, like, a sticky patch where the body was and started to dissolve or decompose. It's that their house is left unattended, and there's all sorts of bad shits happen to the house. You know, the rotten food and stuff left in disrepair. And you got to get that thing looking like it's ready to be, you know, sold to somebody else. So, I mean, it's a lot of hard work, but it's also the rather terrifying thought to face of dying alone. You know, just sort of dropping where you are and no one finding you because you haven't got those people in your life. It's an existential dread thought, honestly. And a fate I'd wish on very few people, but it is what it is. Though some of those early jobs would make you stop and think, I guess. Outside of that, I mean, I love a seduction job, you know? Having to get someone on your side, but some seduction jobs, they're just, they're that unpleasant. They're that unpleasant, and you gotta do them anyways. Like, someone will be repulsive, but you need them on side for blackmail or whatever, and you still gotta do it. And those are difficult. In terms of jobs I've done just for this channel, well, that remains to be seen. I kind of want to know what you guys think is the most difficult or challenging job I've done, or what seems to be the most difficult from your guys' point of view. This one's certainly earning its place. Oh boy. Apparently there's still garbage to be picked up and blood to be cleaned, but it's not making itself known. No, it's literally just the trash. We're at 98% for trash. Not out here, it has to be in the workspace. Oh, hey! Don't want to miss that. Like, they just mean the garbage bags? Because I'm not seeing any trash here. That could be a huge problem going forward. These lockers is empty. They just mean for me to get rid of the garbage bags? That'd be nice. I'm not seeing... Oh, hey. I put everything back. Oh! Wow. How did I miss that? Oh my god. Oh my god, okay, fine. Now I need to think about what pieces, what adjustments you need. I guess I'll switch off the crane again. Right? Playing. I guess I'll reopen the vents, right? Right. And we'll see about the conveyor belt, I guess. I feel like I'm getting a lot of the blood these days. I feel like in a weird turnabout of events, I've accidentally cleaned all the rooms in just a different sort of order. Like I've actually made some pretty good progress lately. I haven't reactivated the conveyor belt, I admit, but these things don't cooperate with the conveyor belt that well anyway, so as long as I got the vent open, it should be okay, right? Right. Good stuff. Hey, that's pretty good grouping from me. Okay. I still have many garbage bags to dispose of. This has become clear. I've thrown them about too much. Oh, there we go. These are multiple garbage bags tied to crap. Well, I guess... Oh, I see. One bounced out of my truck. That's not great. At least none of the bodies did, I guess. It's oh so quiet. It's oh so still. Let's see here. Garbage bags. I see. Like that, is it? Sounds like that one missed as well. Oy. Oh! Something valuable this way. I'd hate to miss that. Oh boy, do I hope I've found all the cassettes in this level. I feel like I've been relatively thorough, you know? Ooh. One of those garbage bags. Found somewhere strange? This is where I've been flipping. I've been flipping with my garbage, and now I'm paying the prices for it. I don't think I'll learn anything from it, but still. Oh, it's directing me to the one that missed my truck. That's disappointing, if I'm honest. I don't know when I think about what my truck's mileage is going to be driving all that. I mean, what is this, 13 bodies? I feel like that's a new record. Yes, no, maybe so. Seems to think there's garbage this way. Oh. Oh, wow. That would not have been fun. Can't lie. Not a guess. Oh, come on! Like, they have this whole thing where it's like, hey, you could use the conveyor belt if you want. And they make the conveyor belt and the hatch suck. I'm being unfair. Still, though. Whole point is it should be dropping them down into a hatch, and it should be satisfying. Like, it's like automatic garbage disposal, right? Like, that's the central conceit, surely. Nice. Go long. Aww. That was a satisfying shot. You never fail to disappoint me. Well, would you look at that? Now, here's the big question that's really important at this point. Is everything clean? Like, am I done here? I feel like the office area looks daunting, but I got it done pretty well. That's the thing. But I want to make sure, right? Like, every area is actually clean. Like, I cleaned all the stuff I was meant to. Like, this area, like, I've been here. Yeah, right, it's this one. Oh, for half a second, I thought that was an arcade machine. All tasks completed here, all tasks completed there. Yep, control room's fine. Like, we're all groovy here, right? Honor and happiness up until now. No whammies. Oh, I just... Oh, that's good. Because they hang out with Quint. Because they hang out with sharks, sorry. I mean, they were famously made by his name escapes me. But you know the one I mean. It was not made by a Japanese guy. I mean, so there could be a nice double meaning there for sure. The name that keeps on coming up is June Foray, and it's not June Foray. She was a voice actress. It's not Furman. Simon Furman was a writer. You know the guy I mean. You know the guy I mean. His name's right there. Neil Flint. It's not Neil Flint. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Quintesson guy. There was like a whole little documentary about his involvement, and it was pretty good. Right, like, I'm pretty sure this place is clean, right? Like, I went up there, I cleaned around here. I came, I saw, I cleaned. I think. Darga Rose also asks, how easy is it for a goblin to find work outside of goblin territory? Very, I would say. Comparatively, a goblin can offer a lot of services to, I mean, like, there's the theme restaurants, there's looters, which is low class, there's goblin cafes, which are arguably higher class, but if anything, further from the truth, because in goblin cafes they get goblins to wear like hides and leather and act more savage than most goblins are. It's embracing the fiend and monstrous side of goblins, so take from that what you will. So there's always some work, low paying work, but work in restaurants. But for adventurers, ambitious adventurers, or open-minded adventurers, having a goblin as your thief or your scout is pretty good. Pretty good. Good lockpickers. Very sneaky. Okay. I think I'm probably about to die here or something.
They got a lot of dirt on you, didn't they?
The truth is, everyone really wants a piece of Big Jim for themselves.
Uh-huh.
Sweeping everything under the rug can only get you so far, Jimmy.
Look who's talking.
Right, because I sweep.
Believe me, I can get me quite far.
So, I guess it's not your first time.
You see, one should know when the place becomes too hot. And this right here, it's scorching. That's when you move somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's time for a little vacation.
I have all this evidence.
Now, to hope that he actually means it.
I have all this evidence. Why couldn't I just hand it over to the police? I'm just waiting to get shot at this point. I'm expecting to get shot in the back of the head. Like that's what's going to happen. Oy. Well, I might as well give myself the deluxe treatment. Time to think about it. But no, there's all sorts of work for a goblin to do. It's one of these things where I can't speak for every single goblin den, obviously, but in the case of Den Hennessy and one of our legitimate companies, Den Hennessy. That's right, Den Hennessy. It's called Hennessy and Halligan, H&H Construction. There, I mean, once goblins have got a foothold, goblins that are already within a city and have been raised in the city and aren't attached to a den can probably find a foothold in some sort of legitimate goblin business, be it construction or sometimes gambling dens. It's a matter of the gambling, because, I mean, like, bordellos and gambling doesn't have to be illegal, it's all a matter of what you're gambling on. There's a certain amount of personal responsibility involved with such things. I mean, this is a slow conveyor belt. I guess I'm just trying to draw out my inevitable execution for as long as possible. I can't imagine that after back-talking and doubting someone as paranoid as Big Jim that I'm going to not get shot at the end of this. I could still be surprised. But I guess I feel like they wouldn't follow me onto the conveyor belt, right? Or at least when, like, the game does the inevitable, oh, you got shot in the back of the head thing. It'll be, like, harder to explain. Because that would mean that someone had been following me all through. I mean, okay, it's probably a car bomb, right? Like, I turned the ignition on my car, and then there's, like, a kaboom sound, and it's game over. It goes boom, and I go air. I didn't close all the doors. I hope that's not an issue. I can take this kind of pressure. I must confess one more dusty road would be just a road too long. Bum, 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 worthless. I just can't seem to get started. Don't have the heart for life in the fast lane. All that is past and gone. Alright. Oh man, I left the lights on? No, or not. I guess I'm good to go. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, do I hope I don't have to do this again. Yeah, I saw my from my house also possible. Yep.
Try not to get yourself caught, Kowalski. The underworld will always have a place for a good crime scene cleaner.
Oh, he said the thing, he said the thing. Dear God, can I have done it perfect so I don't have to repeat this level? Okay, I mean, I already know I did that bit, but I want to get all the secrets, and I want to get all the cassettes. The cassettes is the thing I'm the least sure of. $29,000 tax-free is not bad for a day's work. Gotta question what I meant to do with all the experience, though. Is that all of them? Oh! Oh, thank goodness. I just got the thing. I've completed it, and I've completed it with a perfect score. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I'm about to die. Yeah! Go Kowalski. He actually stood for something. Amazing. Okay. I guess we're probably going to get a credit sequence, I'm not sure. That music seems louder than the other music. But that's fine. Pretty cool tune, though. Oh, yeah, that was a cool level. Well, what a game. Here's me completing a game. I haven't done that very often, but here we are. I did that with, what was that game? Contraband Police. Contraband Police remains a game that I feel like I have a huge affection for. I'm really glad there's more content coming out for it this year. And honestly, it seems like they're probably going to be doing that for this. Like, just little bits of DLC here and there. I don't know. It all depends how successful it was. I don't know how it went down. Oh, I see. They twisted his legs backward. That's fairly creative. It's a matter of if I do replay a level, which one do I replay, right? Okay, I did a double take. Bobkovsky. He might be the number 2 cop on the force. These, at least some of these are Polish. I will say, a game with this level of despondency. Ah, I was close. Now that explains Big Jim's accent. I want to say the cynicism and despondency of this game, the idea that it's Polish, suddenly makes a bunch of stuff make sense. I acknowledge that sort of singing takes skill, but I think it's kind of trashing this song. Like, that takes a real skill. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but I don't know. To me, it doesn't bring anything to this particular song. Oh boy, what a gaming session. And hey, a game finished. Hey, there's me, best dad ever. Watching the crabs. Drinking my giant coffee.
Good evening. In a significant development, notorious gangster Big Jim, real name James O'Connor, was arrested last night after a high-speed chase for reckless drunk driving. Authorities have long suspected Big Jim of running money laundering operations from his warehouses and being involved in multiple murders. but he has evaded justice for years due to lack of evidence. His dramatic capture has renewed hope for law enforcement, who believe this could be a major breakthrough in their fight against organised crime. Police are urging anyone with additional information to
That's
come
not what I
forward.
expected him to look like. Well, I mean, I have additional information. Okay, I can have my skill tree. Man, what do we even do at this point? What else is there to say? I have 20 experience points, and for what? Even better, I guess. Already got unlimited detergent. Ah, I see. I see the appeal of the powerful bucket. I'm not getting a step ladder. I'm not doing it. I guess I can just increase my mop skills now, right? Like I've got the microfiber thing now. Get the just have an absolutely tricked out mop as well. I mean, why not? I mean, the mob cells might be onto something. If I level this up enough, maybe it's worth it. I don't know. Hey. Yeah. So, okay, I'm still not dead yet. I'm waiting for the hammer to fall on this one. Okay, the Steam page doesn't mention any AI generated content, so I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt and say that it was photoshopped. Okay, why am I getting codex entries now? Weird. What a strange time to get codex entries. I do still seem to be alive. And I'm playing Solitaire, I think. And I have a friend. I have a new friend. Or I'm getting my daughter drinking early. Or no, my wife's dead. Maybe I'm finding someone. Okay, my wife's dead in game, obviously. This is Kowalski, not me. I'm missing a cassette from somewhere, which is odd, because I feel like I perfected every level of the game. These seem to be all out of the place. I guess. Why do you want me to open the skill tree? There ain't no more skills, man. I mean, I got 1 point to spend. Okay, step ladder maybe only cost 1. Fine, I'll get the step ladder. I may be grateful for it at some point. I'll make it easier to kiss people without them hurting their backs. Hey, buddy.
Who's a good boy?
Okay, the space in the cabinet also makes me think there's room for DLC. So which one is from this? Not the arrow, right? That was from another time. Not the Sudoku. This is the painting? Maybe. There have been a few arrows. I guess I checked the rooms. That's fine. Been good. Bathroom. Looking nasty. And then there's my daughter's bedroom, which is looking pretty good these days. Back from the hospital, she got this treatment. She likes space. And monkeys. Space monkeys? Now there was a show. I can't sleep no more. I can no longer sleep. Wait, so, what can I do these days? What's going on here? Right, so it's no more sleeping, I can just replay missions. Okay. I don't remember what they're called properly. I guess I'll do... Is Trouble by Blood the first one? That's the bathhouse one. I do still seem to be alive. It's weird. There's like a sense of a lack of completeness with some of this. Okay, if bad call's only 5,000, so it must be pretty easy, right? Right. Okay, yeah, this is the one with the serial killer. Right, I'm just gonna see what it's like now that I'm all upgraded. But there's no point in making this a separate episode. And I don't seem to have died.
It'll be a long night.
So we're just gonna see how this goes. And then we'll be done. Ah, nothing to say. Good, good. You can just replay them without commentary. I wonder if you can just keep on replaying the missions to make money. Whoa. Okay, that went weird.
I'm here.
I'm not sorry. I needed to bail. I have to be cautious.
Are you serious? We had a deal.
Just go to apartment 23. I hid the key near the door. You won't miss it. Money is inside. Bye.
I don't understand why it's suddenly giving me codex entries. That's so weird.
Is that how you raised your son, Paul?
Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, Paul was my actual friend. That's why Tyler's so much younger than me. Right, yeah, I remember this first level actually had like some more sort of what I would think of as interactive aspects. Like exploration-based stuff, you know? Like there was, I had to unlock my way into the apartment. I remember that now. As a level of fascination.
Here somewhere.
Must be a back door somewhere. Thank you.
So that's where he put it. I'm in.
Oh man, this seems so quaint by modern standards. Plenty pieces of furniture, a little bit of spilled blood.
Don't underestimate Dad's strength.
Is it even this? It looks like quite a lot of mess, but...
I didn't know I signed up for this. Stabbed to death. Allegedly in self-defense.
Whoa! Blood must have made him deflate. I do need a water source, though. I mean, why not? Let's spray down the entire place, be done in no time type stuff. Get those detergents up ends and we'll see how we go. Now we're all fully upgraded, I guess. Try the brand new mop. Oh, the mop does look nice. I admit it looks nice. House Baits Out, it looks nice. Oh. Oh my. Okay, a fully upgraded mop is quite a thing, I have to admit. It gets dirty though. It's dirty quick. Still though, that is... that is some real cleaning power, I have to admit. Man, it gets dirty so quickly though. That's not amazing. Compared to me sponges? It is interesting though. Okay, it really wants me to open the codex. Why? It's like, does it reset the entire game? Because that's pretty bad. Like, I already know all this stuff, and now it's because I'm redoing a mission, I guess? I want to get rid of the codex thing constantly on my screen. Alright. Seems like a very slight oversight. Nanda kana Kyou mo hitori de oru chuban Sonde futo omou Otoko no hito te Nande kana. I admit I remember this taking much longer last time. This does feel pretty quick. Ugo no hi ni okiku nattara La 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 na nani o suru n desu ka Yo nani mo hireme kata yokata Tsuki ga dekai na aitai na Toriaezu nanda kana Yururu no yururu Onake ko sukimashita na 94%. Yeah, that's definitely quick. I feel like that's quick. That's right. You break the wood to throw the bodies out. I remember now.
I need to talk to you. Can't we just do it over the phone? No, we can't. Stop sneaking around and drag your ass over here. Easy, bro. I am on my way.
Last time we talked, Mr. Smith, you reduced me to tears.
Now one
Promise
of
you
them
it won't
is dead,
happen again.
the other one is screwed.
Screwed might be an exaggeration. Might not be.
What the hell happened up there? At least he didn't screw me over.
Money.
Damn, he's heavy. What now? I guess I put him in my trunk.
Is it a trunk if it's a flatbedded truck? I feel like you're putting it in the bed. Yeah, exactly. I remember this. Go along, right? Wow. Nice again. We should go further up. Aww. That's a shame. Anything valuable around here? No, I guess not. So I mean, we're just chilling at this point. We're just seeing how quickly the level would go with this new upgrades, and I guess I can see the appeal. I can, but you know, this is the idea, right? Is that you get all these upgrades to replay the game and have the previous levels be easier. I guess now, like that's the central conceit of all this.
Like our guy had another hobby.
That's not really a hobby. I'm not gonna say it's a job either. Killing is distasteful. Maybe I can get it from here? Whoops. That's a big no. Oh boy, here comes the jumping again. I just ricochet off things. And fall. Or not. Oh wow. Because of the way jumping works, if I press forward, it makes me shift around on the ladder. That's... ooh. Stinky. Okay. Wait, is this the same apartment? It is.
Tyler owed him a lot of money. That's what their beef was about.
I love the idea that someone had... Wait. Man, I'd forgotten about this too. Haha, not quite. Right. Even the first level was a bit bigger than I thought.
Dream. It's like some poet said, man is the most soulful predator on earth.
Unfortunately, I have no way of knowing. Okay, well, this seems like as good a place as any to stop, frankly. I think we're getting the idea that it would be easier and would have some measure of replay if you did this, but I'm content with how things are currently going. Oh, so close. Hup.
There you go.
There we go. Anyway, so that's good for now. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for this indulgence of just me replaying an old level. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll lose my progress. It's fine. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this adventure of playing Crime Scene Cleaner. I hope it was fine. Please look forward to what I'm playing next. Probably Anomaly Games, although this is going to sound crazy. I'm probably actually also going to be doing a small session where I actually replay The Last Exterminator, because it's what I want an FPS to be, and not enough of them are promising to be that sort of FPS. Like, it's hard to explain, but I kind of want to go over it with a fine-tooth comb and see if I can spot even more references. It's what I've been trying to do. But anyways, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for your indulgence at this time. And thank you for your questions and for keeping me company. I appreciate it immensely. I will see you all next time. Until then, be good to each other. And my beloved monsters, enjoy yourself. Oh god, okay, so I say you got a B. Straight B. Not a B plus, not a B minus, just a B. You could have done worse. Join me next week when I go back to school.